Okay, here we go. Canadian Tokadusu Donald says, "Would you take Hook as your apprentice and teach him the ways of extreme hardcore wrestling?" Round.
What's it pay?
There you go. That's it. That's it.
Sure, I'd be interested in that. I just need a little more info on the facts of the job.
That's it. That's it.
No.
I like it. Shady Lazak says, "Do you have a favorite wrestling video game? If so, which one? Were you ever? Did you play some wrestling video games back in like the earlier days or anything like that?"
Yes, way back in the day, and I ended up buying those video games and had them in my bachelor pad for a cool while. I captured my childhood, just like when I got the Soundwave Transformer action figure as an adult, because my mom could never find it that one Christmas. I got it. I don't know what to do with it, but so one of them was called Matt Mania.
Okay. I think
But sometimes, yeah, Matt Mania had two different versions, because one of them was also called Mania Challenge, and the difference was in one character. I think one of them had the Golden Hawk at the end, but it was Coco Savage and the Piranha. There's a karate dude. But I used to me and Dango would get hooked on one video game per year that would be like, whether it was at our bowling alley or was at the campground, and we would both spend so much time that we would just master it, and it would piss everyone off because no one else would be able to play. And Mania Challenge or Matt Mania was one of those where people come up and they set their quarters up, and that means they're next because they're waiting. But we'd put a quarter in, and we'd be there for 45 minutes because we'd find like a flaw. Like you could run and shoulder block them over and over and over. Every time they start to get up, you could do a running shoulder tackle over and over until their power drains all the way down, and then just beat them. It's not as fun, but once we found that, we could get through anywhere. You know what I mean? And so that was one of those. And then also there was a tag team game that I bought that had like the buttons that you hit. And the artwork was like rip off of WWE wrestlers. Tag Team Challenge, maybe, or Tag Team Mania.
I'm gonna have to
Never seen what the name of that one was, but it was cool. You could throw them into the ropes and jump up and drop kick them, or throw them, go up to the top rope and jump off if you were quick enough, and do tag team moves. And it was like four people could play at the same time, and there's a joystick and a button that you with a little graph that gets stronger. Can't remember the name of it, but the other one I'm sure was Mania Challenge or Matt Mania, depending on which version of it that you played.
What was it? Do you remember the one? I know it's been popular too, like from nostalgia fans and like vintage video game fans. The one that had like Starman, where it was like a pink guy that had a blue star over his face.
Yeah, I think that was Nintendo or maybe even ColecoVision.
Yeah,
that was so Starman, I think it was called
Starman, because then there was I think there was almost like an Antonio Inoki character too on there or something. But I remember that game. That was way back.
Yeah, I did play that, but oh my god, dude, I must have been 7. It's been so long.
Yeah. I will say, so back in the early 2000s, there was SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, and I would always play as you because there was a triple threat with me, my two brothers. We'd always do triple threat ladder matches. And one of them was Booker T. The other one was The Undertaker. But you were just kicking ass at it. So I always took you.
Got all the moves, right?
You got all the moves, man.
That was before everyone else stole all my moves. Now you don't even need RVD in a video game. They just rip off my outfit, my ponytail, everything, and call me whatever, and Rob the Barber Beefcake.
Rob the Barber Beefcake. I am definitely going to Photoshop something.